She looked me straight in the eye and said, "It's not cheating if we're not married." She really thought that line would excuse everything. It didn't. Because the moment her mom asked why she lied about being engaged, I finally saw the truth she'd been hiding. My name is Evan, 31, and I used to think my relationship was solid, imperfect, but stable. Until I realized my girlfriend, Hannah, 28, was living two different lives, one with me, and one with someone she never thought I'd find out about. Everything began with a sentence that sounded harmless at first but kept echoing in my head for days. "Evan, we're not married. It's not cheating." She said it casually, right after coming home at 1:40 a.m. smelling like a stranger's cologne. But let me start from the beginning. 2 months ago, Hannah began staying late with the marketing team, though she never said what exactly she was doing. She kept her phone face down, notifications silent, and she carried it everywhere, even into the bathroom. I told myself not to be paranoid. She was young, social, had lots of co-workers. But then one Friday night, Hannah said she'd spend the night at her best friend Ariana's place. 20 minutes after she left, Ariana FaceTimed me. "Evan? Did Hannah say she was with me? I'm literally at my mom's tonight." A chill went through my whole body. I didn't text Hannah. I wanted to see what lie she'd bring home. Hannah walked in close to 2 a.m., hair messy, shirt wrinkled, cologne lingering in the air. She saw me awake and frowned. "Why are you still up? Were you waiting for me?" Ariana called. "She's not with you." Hannah didn't panic. Didn't explain. Just smirked. "Evan, don't start acting controlling. We're not married. You don't get to interrogate me." That was the moment something inside me cracked. 3 days later, Hannah's mom called. Her voice was cheerful. "So when are you two announcing the engagement? She told us you proposed 2 weeks ago." My heart stopped. Engagement? 2 weeks? While 3 days ago she told me, "We're not married, so it's not cheating." She lied to me to justify sleeping around. She lied to her family to show off a fake fairy tale. When Hannah got home that evening, I asked, "Why did you tell your mom we're engaged?" She froze for just one beat before answering smoothly, "I just said it so she'd stop pressuring me about marriage." "And the ring you showed her?" She shrugged. "A friend gave it to me." Don't overthink. A friend. A man. Giving her a ring. Then she said something that made my blood boil. "You should thank me. Saying we're engaged makes you look good." That was when I realized the woman standing in front of me wasn't the woman I used to love. While Hannah showered that night, her phone lit up. A message preview showed, "Tonight was amazing. When can I see you again? MM." I'd seen that name before, once, in a message she deleted too quickly. That was when everything clicked. Her "It's not cheating," her fake engagement story, the mysterious ring, all of it was just a cover. And I decided, tomorrow night, everything ends. The next evening felt like preparing for a war I didn't want, but had no choice but to fight. Hannah left for work at 8 a.m. and texted me, "Don't wait for me tonight. I'll be late." I didn't reply. She had no idea I already knew everything. I spent the whole day confirming the evidence, messages, location history, erased calls. Every piece matched perfectly. M wasn't a friend. He was the one she was hiding. At 9:15 p.m., Hannah came home. Too put together, too fresh for someone supposedly working late. I stepped into the living room holding the ring box. "Hannah, who exactly did you show this to?" She rolled her eyes. "You're overreacting again." I placed the box on the table. I checked. This brand only sells couple rings. Nobody gives one as a friendly gift. For the first time in 2 months, her face actually shifted. "Okay, fine. Mason is just a friend. That's all." "Mason? So M stands for Mason. Evan, you're being controlling. I held my phone up, showing last night's message. Tonight was amazing. When can I see you again? M. Hannah froze. Okay. We met a few times. But we didn't go that far. And that's why you told me it's not cheating, because we're not married? She bit her lip, refusing to meet my eyes. I just didn't want things to feel restrictive. But you told your mom we were engaged. She exhaled sharply. I said it so she'd stop asking about marriage. Right then, her phone buzzed. The name flashed on screen, Mason. Before she grabbed it, I read the preview. I'm outside. Come open the door. Everything stopped. Hannah's face drained of color. Evan, I swear I didn't invite him. I stepped back. Well, perfect timing. Now you get to choose. She shook with panic. A loud knock. Not friendly. The knock of a man confident he belonged there. Hannah rushed to the door. You can't be here. Not tonight. But Mason, tall, sharp-dressed, looked straight at me. Who's this? Hannah sputtered, my roommate. Temporarily. I actually laughed. Temporary? I'm the roommate who's lived here 3 years. Mason narrowed his eyes. You told me you were single. Hannah shook her head violently. I didn't get the chance to explain. Mason noticed the ring box. That's the couple ring I bought you. You told me it symbolized our commitment. I glanced at Hannah. Friend gave it to you, huh? She didn't answer. Mason added, you also said your family hates your ex so much you pretended to be engaged, so they'd leave you alone. I smiled. Her ex. That would be me. Hannah's knees nearly buckled. Just when she tried to shove Mason out the door, her phone rang again. Caller ID, Mom. I nodded. Pick it up. Her hand trembled as she answered. Mom, now's not a good. Her mom's voice blasted through. Evan just asked me about the engagement. Why did you tell everyone you two got engaged last month? Your aunt and I are celebrating right now. Silence hit the room like a grenade. I looked at Hannah. Then Mason. Then back to her. And I knew, this mess was nowhere near finished. Hannah's mom had barely finished speaking when the entire room froze in a suffocating silence. I crossed my arms. So, who did you tell the truth to? Me or your mom? Hannah stood shaking in the middle of us. Mason looked at her like he'd just discovered she was a stranger. You told me you were single. You told your mom you were engaged. And you told me, I added, that it's not cheating because we aren't married. Hannah choked. I just didn't want to lose anyone. I laughed. Congratulations. You're losing both. Hannah rushed into the bedroom to talk privately. But her mom was loud enough for us to hear everything. You said he proposed before Christmas. You said you were already engaged so we'd stop nagging. She continued, your aunt and I are celebrating right now. Why haven't you posted the ring picture yet? I looked at Mason. See? I was part of her lies too. Mason clenched his jaw. You lied to me, to him, to your family, and said it's not cheating? Hannah stepped out, eyes red. I'll explain. But not in front of him. She pointed at Mason. I shook my head. No. He stays. He deserves the truth, too. He stepped forward. Hannah, last chance. What are you? Engaged? Broken up? Roommates? You told me all three. She stuttered like a kid caught stealing. I didn't know the right moment to tell you. Tell me what? I asked. That you've been seeing him for 2 months while telling your mom we got engaged. Mason turned to me. You knew they were engaged? I shook my head. Found out yesterday, from her mother. Hannah broke down. I didn't want to lose either of you. Mason slammed his palm on the table. You just lost me. She grabbed his sleeve. No. I like you. He pulled away. I don't date liars. Hannah collapsed onto a chair. Mason's phone buzzed. He looked at it, and frowned deeply. Then he handed it to me. You need to see this. Message from an unknown number. Mason, she still lives with her ex. Be careful. Another one, she wore your ring to work, but told us she got engaged in early January. I stared at Hannah. Who sent this? She trembled. A coworker, probably misunderstood. Mason barked. So everyone knows you're engaged while you're dating me? She cried. I just wanted to keep both worlds, both lives. I stepped back. No, Hannah. You wanted attention. You didn't want responsibility. She had no answer. I sat down across from her. Hannah. One question. Do you love me? She froze. 10 long seconds. I think I do, but I also like the way Mason makes me feel. I nodded. Good. That's everything I needed. Mason sighed. I'm calling an Uber. As he walked out, Hannah grabbed his arm. Don't leave. You said you liked me. He turned sharply. I liked you. But I don't like people who lie to 3 people in a month. He slammed the door behind him. Hannah collapsed to the floor. I stood several feet away, my voice cold. Tomorrow, your mom will ask me about the engagement. Her face turned white. Evan, please, don't say anything. 2 choices, I said calmly. 1, you tell her the truth. 2, I tell her. She grabbed my leg, sobbing, don't destroy my relationship with my family. I'll lose everything. I looked down at her. You destroyed everything. I'm just refusing to cover for you anymore. She begged, give me time. Just a few days. I turned away. 12 hours. Her cries followed me down the hallway. Evan, please. I'm sorry, but I knew it wouldn't be about emotions. It would be about consequences. That night, Hannah sat curled up by the door, hugging her phone like letting go would kill her. I didn't comfort her. There was nothing left to save. At 7 a.m. sharp, her mom called. Hannah's face went white. Evan, please, don't answer. I picked up. Put it on speaker. Her mom appeared, smiling. So? When's the engagement announcement? We need to book the venue. Hannah lunged to grab the phone. I stepped back. She wants to tell you herself, I said. Hannah froze. I handed her the phone. 10 seconds. She gasped, then whispered, Mom. I lied. Her mom frowned. About what? Hannah broke. We're not engaged. I said it because I didn't want pressure. I didn't know what to do. Then her mom asked the fatal question. So what is your relationship now? Silence. She looked at me. Then at the floor. I'm seeing someone else. And also seeing Evan. I'm confused. I'm wrong. I know. Cold silence followed. Then her mom spoke softly. Evan, thank you for being honest. And Hannah. I am deeply disappointed. The call ended. Hannah collapsed, sobbing. Within an hour, her phone exploded with messages. Your mom is devastated. What happened? Why did you lie about being engaged? Hannah shook uncontrollably. Evan. I can't survive this. I looked at her. This isn't death. This is consequence. She whispered, Are you leaving me? I answered calmly, You never chose me. A knock. Mason. Hannah stood up instantly, wiping tears. Mason? You came back? He ignored her, speaking to me. I need to talk. Outside, in the hallway, he showed me messages, screenshots of Hannah texting coworkers. I'm not sure I'll marry Evan. I only said that so my mom shuts up. Another, Mason is easy to control. Evan is safe. I can pick either. Mason said quietly, I don't care about her anymore. But I don't want you getting played. I nodded. He added before stepping into the elevator, she doesn't love anyone. She loves being chosen. Hannah tried to hug me as I walked in. I stopped her. Sit. She cried, Evan, please. I've lost everything. I answered, you didn't lose me. You never actually had me. She froze. Hannah, you loved attention. You loved being chased. You loved the idea of having two men compete. And I? I was just the safe option. Her tears streamed. I continued, lying about being engaged. Saying cheating isn't cheating because we're not married. Telling coworkers whichever story benefits you. I grabbed my keys. I'm moving out today. Hannah grabbed my leg, and oh. Evan, please. Don't leave. I'll lose my mom. I'll lose everything. I gently removed her hands. You can fix things with your family. But not with me. I walked toward the door. She screamed, Evan. I can change. I looked back, honesty isn't something you learn in a week, Hannah. The door closed. 3 weeks later, her mom called to apologize. I told her, no one can save someone who refuses to be honest with themselves. I moved to a new apartment. Focused on work. On peace. Hannah? From what I heard, she wasn't seeing Mason. Her coworkers distanced themselves. Her family was heartbroken. And me? I wasn't happy about her suffering. But I was free. Not because I won. But because I walked away from someone who thought, it's not cheating if we're not married.